Welcome Pisces, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your May bonus reading as inspired by the solar eclipse, Sun, Moon, and Uranus all in Taurus, helping us to make changes we need to make within and without in our environments. This has been realized through the many months, for some of us years, of deep soul work and cleansing that we've been doing as we have faced our demons, looked at unhappy behaviors, unavoidable consequences of our experience in order to remove some of the internal blocks that have been limiting our sense of the world, our experience of the world. So I am going to ask that if you enjoy this reading, if it resonates for you, to please like and subscribe to my channel. And I thank all of you that do so. Thank you. I love your comments. I'm going to get started with an overall energy, Pisces, for you, the 10 of Swords. And this really is speaking directly to your efforts, your long efforts of really looking at those unhappy experiences that you have been through, those disappointments, those failures, those heartaches that have contributed to a sense of victimhood, that have encouraged you to believe that you have suffered through experiences that were out of your control. Rather, you have used these many months, many years to really deeply understand your role, your part in unhappy experiences, and come to understand and recognize the gifts in each of those heartaches that you have endured, that you are in fact a better person, now fully empowered and capable of cutting out unnecessary experiences, those alliances, those events and opportunities that do not and have not served you in the past. So there's tremendous growth acknowledged in this card, tens being portals, numbers of change, the first two-digit number, so that you have moved to another level. You've opened a new door to empowerment and a broader, more authentic perspective and pursuit of your truth. In the 10th house, we have the Sun card. This is an indication that the world sees you as this joyful, empowered, creative, natural entity that is not only enlightened with a sense of naturally occurring gifts and talents, but also the ability to enlighten and lighten the load of those for whom you work, on whose behalf you serve. The Sun is a card of natural joy and liberation, and your story of success, of overcoming obstacles, of moving through onto a journey of outward success, recognition in your community, represents a liberation and a joyful escape from drudgery in the world, but revisits the work that we do as a creative act of play in the most positive sense. This is you experiencing your essence in a way that the whole world can partake in and partake of. This is the first house, the Lover's card. So you have an opportunity to make a choice immediately in your environment. This is a way that you are integrating the many lessons you've learned from this very difficult, painful 10 of Swords experience journey, so that you are highly capable now of understanding what serves you best, what opportunities will serve your highest good, and what things align most authentically with who you are. You are building your outer relationships with others and with your goals based on the ability to connect deeply and learn from this opportunity for deeper self-knowledge and deeper self-alignment. In the fourth house, we have the third major arcana card, the fourth house being your soul, your home, your roots, your subconscious connections. The Strength card really reinforces that you have been through a long and difficult time, a long and painful journey that has taught you and gained you a tremendous amount of emotional security and maturity. This is also indicating that you naturally are able to serve others when requested, to recognize the needs of others and minister to those without an expectation of reflective gain. However, you are also capable of baring your teeth as necessary, of being fierce, of clarifying your boundaries as needed in a way that very much is capable and can choose between soothing those savage instincts that we all possess and bearing your strength, being fierce in aligning yourself with that space that is uniquely yours and which you do not allow others to encroach upon. The seventh house, the house of significant others, contains the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is indicating your exploration as fueled by the Sun card and the Strength card to explore new areas of growth, to want to grow and expand, to build upon what you've gained and what you've been able to accomplish. This is you feeling secure in what you know, but wanting to expand that into unfamiliar territory, to explore, to research, to quest after greater fulfillment and growth. I'm going to clarify these cards. The Lovers in the first house, where you're making a big decision. You're learning to make choices that benefit you, clarified by the Justice card in the second house and the Seven of Wands in the third house. You are definitely confirming your sense of space, authority, your turf. You have learned to stand up for yourself, to set those boundaries clearly, and to, again, show your strength and your ferocity as needed. The Justice card indicates that the Lover's card is your opportunity to balance out some injustices, some imbalances that you have experienced in the past. This most possibly refers to all relationships in your life, the most fundamental relationships in which there was a power imbalance, in which someone else had control over your activities, your actions, even your emotions in ways that were not fair, and you have rejected that sense of disharmony and learned to assert yourself, demanding your equal treatment and fairness for the rewards that you've earned. The Strength card in the fourth house is clarified by the Ace of Swords and the World card. You've gained a lot of alignment with your own authentic self, your own authentic truth as you move forward. Your openness, your exploration is leading you ever more consistently to pursue your truth, to be open to new ideas, new information, to communicate what it is you know to be right for you. There's a strong sense of new exploration, a new movement, and a new pursuit of ideas that have been unfamiliar to you as you complete a cycle of achievement. You are completing a journey that you've been on that is netting you with great happiness, victory, achievement, and recognition from the world. And this is gaining you this realization is gaining you the power to prepare to move forward to a new level. So there are a couple of cards here that are showing me that you are moving to a new level. This Ten of Swords indicates that you are completing a cycle and leaving pain and suffering behind with your new understanding of the ways in which you have the power to understand deeply the suffering that you've experienced. You are leaving behind the sense of victimhood, of loss, of betrayal that you may have experienced in the past on your path to accomplishment and recognition for your hard work and your gifts. The Knight of Wands in the 7th house is clarified by the Six of Wands in the 8th house and the Death card in the 9th house. The Six of Wands is definitely empowering your resources, shared resources, with recognition for the gifts you bring. This is you achieving, not having won the war, but certainly having overcome the challenges and obstacles that have been placed in your path. For that, you are being recognized and acknowledged for these victories, this achievement that you are gaining. Your eye is absolutely on the highest prize, but along the way, you are learning that each challenge that is overcome is a part of the greatest victory, the greatest happiness, and your ability to transform your perspective, your belief from that of lack, of victimhood, into that of empowerment, of the ability to stand up for yourself, to speak your truth, and to find joy and happiness in the rewards that you are receiving. There's been tremendous change in your worldview. Your worldview has made a complete 180 from a very stagnant, perhaps, view, or a very conventional view, let me say that, of the world, to one that is infinitely more dynamic and one that rests upon your ability to activate and motivate your own gifts and natural talents. So rather than swatting that little baby fly or bug, that fruit fly, I'm going to clarify the Sun in the 10th house with the High Priestess in the 11th and the Eight of Pentacles in the 12th. Indeed, your knowledge that you are on the right path, your clarity that you come from an ancient tradition of achievement, from wisdom that is informing your deeper self-knowledge, your deeper connection to yourself. This is you recognizing and acknowledging your ancestral heritage, the lineage that contributes to who you are, the knowledge you have, and your path, so that you are confirmed in your rightness, that you are on your journey. The joy that you experience is not your sole measure, but is only confirming that you have the wisdom you need, you have the answers you need within. And the Eight of Pentacles in the 12th house indicates that all of this experience, all of this wisdom you've gained on this path has motivated you to build your craft with even greater diligence and consistency. This has all poured you back into the work that you do, and your ambition, your motivation, and your determination to be excellent, to create a superior product or service than what you've experienced or what you may have experienced in the world before. This assures your success again and assures the material rewards and stability, the prosperity that you are in the process of creating. I'm going to clarify this reading, Pisces, with a hummingbird oracle and ask that if you've enjoyed this reading, if you found it useful, to like and subscribe to my channel. And I pulled the wishing well. Your heart's desires are taking flight joyfully and magically. Beautiful hummingbird card. I'm going to leave it here, Pisces. I'm going to thank you for your time and attention. And until next time, namaste.